I'd like to show you our Trobolo compost toilet. We're very excited about this. We own a van that's been converted, and up to now we've made do with a cassette toilet. We haven't got on with it very well. For those of you that have got one, you'll know that unless you are booked into a campsite, it's very difficult to empty. You've either got to wait till you get home, or you've got to basically book yourself in or find somewhere to pay to have it emptied. We'd seen these on other vlogs. We'd seen them on van life vlogs and canal boating vlogs, and we thought we'd give it a go. So Trobolo's quite a well-known brand. We were quite lucky that we actually got this from eBay before anybody says anything. It was unused. We've got the actual kit as opposed to the compost toilet that you can buy off Trobolo. So Trobolo do a range of different compost toilets and different parts of compost toilets and different kits, etc. So we actually got the kit with the plan to make it ourselves. So it came in this huge box with the Trobolo branding on, and I'll show you exactly what we got. So first and foremost, we've got a very large bucket, okay, with a lid on, and this is for catching the feces. We've got to put a disposable bag in there, recyclable bag, and I'll show you how this works in a second. We've also got a rather large 10-litre urine collecting pot with a nice sturdy lid and a handle on, make it easy to dispose of. So take this and get rid of the urine. But the important bit of kit and the expensive bit of kit was actually the urine and faeces separator. So this is what you get, okay? So urine in here, faeces in here. These are quite expensive to buy. So we got ours off eBay, we were quite lucky. But the idea of this is that you're keeping urine and faeces separate, and you don't get the same amount of smell as you would get in a cassette toilet. So we feel it's worth the while to give it a go. Anybody that's been to Glastonbury will realise that if you've got a compost toilet, it's an awful lot less smelly than the long drops, etc., simply because you're keeping the urine and the faeces separate. So this is what that is for. So I'll show you how that works in a second. The other thing that you get with this kit is actually the cut-out template for making up your own box. So that's basically where the urine separator will go. We actually found those too large, so something I'll talk about in a second. Down there. So this is our actual compost toilet, which we've made. I'm very proud of this. A beautiful box, which I've gone and lined with some sticky back plastic. As you can see, it looks like a proper little toilet. It's got a lid and a toilet seat. And if you come a bit closer, okay, we've varnished it and we've used paint, so it's completely wipeable. So it's been varnished with yacht varnish inside, so we can keep it wipeable and keep it clean. We've put in some extra little bits of wood here. That's actually to keep everything separated and stop it from moving around. So the box fits in nicely, sorry, the bucket fits in nicely there. And the urine pot fits in there. So if you take the lids off, room down the side to fit those in. Okay. Put this bit of the lid down, and then you put your separator in. So from our point of view, sits nicely, nice and snug. Urine in there and the faeces in there. So when you've done your business, and all you need to do is add some sawdust or some coir or any recyclable material that will soak up with the faeces. Keep it in there, and then you can dispose of it safely. Put the lid down, put that lid down, job done. Trobolo even give you the beautiful stickers that go with it. So we have a sticker here and we have a sticker there. So very pleased with this. Hopefully it will be what we need in the van. It's a lot taller, makes it easy to get on and off compared to the little toilet that we have got right now. Just saying about this bit. So when we actually put this in originally and used the template that Trobolo gave us, it moved around an awful lot. It fitted, but it fitted sort of with a little bit of give, a little bit of wriggle room. The only problem with that is the minute you sort of sit on it, it moved. I didn't like that idea because the only thing you could do was perhaps stick it down. That meant that you couldn't then take this out. So with this, you can actually remove it, you can clean it, do whatever you need. Lid down, top down. A lot of people, when I told them I was making this over the bank holiday weekend, did question what you expect to do with your faeces and urine once you've used the compost toilet. As I said before, if you use a cassette toilet, you actually have to find somewhere to empty it that's safe and organised. So a campsite or your own actual toilet back at home. With these, it's a bit controversial about the disposal of them, because you're basically doing your business into a bucket that is lined with a bag for the feces. You've got two choices really. You can either bin it, or you can put it in a doggy poo bin, which is probably what the option we're going to do, or you can take it home and dispose of it yourself in your own compost heap. That's your choice. People say that's not very hygienic. The only thing I would say is consider what you do with nappies, consider what you do with menstrual products, consider what you do with sanitary pads, etc. Is it any different? At least if it goes into a doggy poo bin, you know that that's been disposed of, probably incinerated, and yours will go with it. So from that point of view, I think it's probably a more hygienic option than trying to empty out a cassette toilet down a public toilet, for example, which isn't very pleasant for anybody. With the urine, well, who hasn't weed in the woods, quite frankly? So the choices with this is it can go down a public loo, it won't smell, it's only urine. You can take it home, dispose of it down your own toilet, or most of us at some point in time probably have weed behind a tree, let's be honest. So it can just be emptied at the base of a tree or base of a hedge. So this is our compost toilet. Ever so pleased with it so far. We've yet to use it, so we will be taking it away and using it in the van at some stage, and we'll let you know how we go on. Thank you.